everybody, it's Vegas Right Along. Today is Monday. It is 11:30 a.m. and I got an offer from DoorDash to go to Target and shop for 8 items, then go to Petco to pick up 2 items. I don't know how many items that actually is going to be. I'm going to be getting $22.75 for 10.3 miles. I got the new tires for my car put in this morning. I thought it would take a long time to do because they were also going to do an alignment. But they finished in probably about an hour and a half. Because I dropped it off at about 9 o'clock. And then I think at around a little after 10 o'clock, they told me it was ready to go. And they gave me a report on the alignment. And they said that they were able to... They said that the tires were severely misaligned and that they corrected the alignment items that they could correct, but there were some items they could not correct because it requires a Toyota Prius replacement part, which they don't do. Part that they said they could not replace, they just recommended I go to the dealership to have it taken care of, and I uploaded the document that they gave me for the alignment to ChatGPT to get an opinion on how critical it was. I have that final thing repaired, and ChatGPT said it's not that important. It said don't worry about it. It said only if your tire tread wear still seems to be unevenly wearing down, have it fixed. But the alignment that they did according to this document shows that you shouldn't have any significant problems anymore with uneven tread wear. So I'm going to be shopping for deodorant, body wash, a loofah sponge. What else am I shopping for? Just a lot of bath stuff. Looks like a lot of bath stuff, a lot of lotions, towels. That's it, nothing hard. Why does the last item always have to be so far away from everything else? That part of the job was easy, except for those washcloths. Next up is Petco. Well, it's always fun when you're doing DoorDash out with the public. So I don't know if you saw it, but these 2 drivers, they were having an argument trying to decide who was going to go first, I think. Or I think what happened was that one guy got really upset that the other guy was not waiting for him to make his left turn, and decided to move so close to his car that the other guy felt threatened by the encroachment of the other vehicle. So the guy who was trying to make the left turn decided to go into berserker mode against the other person. And so hilarity ensued. Hilarity ensued. And eventually the person who was trying to go straight across just made a right turn and went along their way. And that's just all a part of the fun of DoorDashing. You can just add it to the list of interesting things you encounter doing this job. And now we got about 3 minutes, 0.8 miles until we get to Petco. And I assume these orders are just going to be at the cash register, and I'm going to just take a cart and load it up and then put it in my car. And I have no idea if this is like bags of cat litter, really heavy bags of dog food. I don't know what it is. It just says retail pickup, which means whatever it is, they put it in my cart and I leave. And then we'll take it from there. I just got an add-on to the order, but I'm in the wrong lane. It's to go to Cafe Zupas for an extra $6, 0.5 more miles. I hope it's ready, but Zupa is infamous for the stuff not being ready. But since I'm not delivering any customers' food, I mean, Zupa is going to be the only item in the car that's actual, food that's going to get cold. I just decided to take a chance and go ahead and get this one. It looks like the app wants me to go next to Petco. Even though I'm right here near Zupas, my guess is the app is telling me that because the order was just placed for Zupas, so it's 100% not ready. Which is fine. I don't mind shuffling back over here to Zupas. Wish I would have known. I made a left turn thinking that my next stop was going to be Cafe Zupas rather than continuing on straight ahead to Petco. So I'm losing some time here, but it's all good. I'm really enjoying these new set of tires I have on my car. The ride is so much smoother and quieter than those old raggedy tires I had. I'm close enough to the store where I can take a look at what I'm getting. Imaginarium medium replacement coconut carbon filter cartridges. 2 of them. Is that it? Is that all I'm getting? That's all it's showing. I'm not sure if there's another. Maybe this is all I'm getting. If this is all I have to get from Petco, this is going to be easy. And all it says is I have to scan some type of receipt and I'll be good. I guess that's all that I'm going to be picking up, because on the original request it shows I'm only dropping off for 2 customers. So it looks like at the Petco I'm dropping off some type of filters, and then the Target order is going to go to another customer, and then of course Zupa is going to go to the 3rd customer. So this one's going to be easy, I would think, unless the drop-offs are hard. Super easy. There was nobody waiting at the cashier, and who would think such a light item I'd be getting at Petco? It's the last thing I would expect. Let's go to Zupas next. I suppose I could have done a jump to task on this assignment and gone to Zupas first. That would have probably saved me some miles. But since it's Cafe Zupa, I'm glad it's the last one, because there's just a super high chance that even now the order isn't ready. I'm keeping all of the orders separated in the car so I don't get confused. I got Target person in the front in my box. I got Petco person behind me. And I will put Zupa customer probably on the right rear passenger seat, and if it's a big order I can always stick it in the trunk. Once I do all these orders, I should have almost $29, which means I should only have to do one more job to reach my $40 goal, which is awesome. Did I mention already that my goal is to make $40? Well, it is. It's $40 and I'm working only until 1:30. Somebody parked illegally, making it very difficult for everybody else. Thank you. Hello.
Will you separate your legs?
Order was ready to go, but there was nobody to retrieve my order. It was just sitting on a shelf for a while until somebody finally said, "Are you here to pick up for somebody?" I said, "Yeah, give me that order over there." First place we're gonna go is dropping off the Zupa order, 7 minutes, 3 miles. House, it's gonna be a house. Leave at the door, and we have a gate code. The neighborhood that this customer is residing at is not accessible. Look at me using big words today. It's not accessible. You can't get there from this entrance that they're showing. So I'm gonna go a different way than what it's saying. I don't know if it's gonna add on a lot of miles or not, but the way it's showing me right now doesn't make any sense. Sometimes I think the app does that on purpose so that you'll accept the job. Because if it actually was the true miles to get to those real entrances, the miles would be much higher, and then there's a higher chance the driver would reject it. They'll be like, 8 miles, I ain't doing that job for $1. I started toggling back and forth between my options for the different ways to get to this drop-off. And the way I'm currently going, it looks like it's going to be the same number of miles as the way that the DoorDash app was originally telling me to go. So I think I'm good as far as the total number of miles that were quoted. Thank you. Alright, that was easy, no problems there. Next one is only 0.8 miles from here. 5-minute drive. It's a house, it's a leave at the door. I think it's in this neighborhood, the Petco order. I don't think I'm leaving this neighborhood. Yeah, it's in this neighborhood. It's so rare that I have 2 deliveries in the same community. Alright, it's going to be a leave at the door, and it's going to be what's behind me. Is it this house? I can't see the... Oh, it's the next one up. The one more forward. I thought the customer was coming out. Thank you. The person next door, it looks like they're trying to back out, and I'm gonna block them from getting out. That was giving me a bit of anxiety. But it doesn't look like they're backing out at all. They have their car on for some reason. We're gonna be going, oh no, somewhere far. 11 minutes, 4 miles. I'm gonna be going to, on Las Vegas Boulevard. Fantastic. An apartment for the Target order. Leave at apartment door, and a bunch of instructions. So that drop-off was stressful because of the neighbor being in their car in their garage with their brake lights on, and me parking so close to them. And then the app was telling me to do a different set of steps to complete the delivery. So I was having to scan a barcode on the bag of the Petco order. Then after I scanned that barcode and I set it at their front door, I had to take a picture, and then I had to type in that I left it at the front door, and then close out the order. And whenever the app does those steps, and you try to take a picture, the app is very laggy. This Target customer left a long message with delivery instructions, and I haven't had a red light yet where I can take a moment to read what they said. I'm hoping the drop-off isn't hard, but usually any apartment on Las Vegas Boulevard is hard. Let me know when you are here. I'll open the gate. Smiley face. We are on building number, left gate near the back. Head into the door. We are on the second floor unit. Thank you. The pin to complete the delivery is... Oh, that's nice. At least they gave me the pin number, so if anything goes wrong, I can just enter that and get the heck out of there. I'm trying to remember if I've been to this apartment complex. I don't usually go to apartments on Las Vegas Boulevard, but there's a couple I've been to, and there's one I'm thinking of right now that could be this one that I'm dropping off at. I should have all this dropped off a little bit before 1 o'clock, and that gives me, well, that only gives me 30 minutes to get another job, another $10 job. It's not looking so good. Usually when I'm on Las Vegas Boulevard, I don't get a lot of choices other than delivering to the strip, which I ain't doing. Yeah, this is the apartment complex I was at before. He messes the customer, let them know I'm here. They said they're at the back of the complex, so I'm going to head to the back and start looking for the building number. This place is not really well labeled like it should be. I think it's this middle building here on the right. No, that's not it. Is it the one I just passed? Let me keep going. Nope, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one coming up here. And I think there's a code. You have to do another code to get into the building. Thank you. I didn't have any problems finding the door, and I didn't see any code boxes. I was able to just go up the stairs, go through all the doors, and get to the front door with no problem. Let's move on to the next one. This area is completely dead. I'm not getting a single offer coming in from either app. Alright everybody, well it looks like I'm getting close to home, so I'm just going to wrap it up. Total miles on the car is 18 miles. I got 49 miles to the gallon. That's pretty bad. I guess I'm not going to hit the goal, and that's just how it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and click that like button. And if you'd like to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. And I'll just see you again on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.